What's up, guys? Rust Belt Mechanic here. I want to thank you guys for stopping back by the channel. Today we got really something cool to look forward to. We are doing a review on two of the newer Snap-on electric tools in their 14.4 volt line. They've been out for a little while and I've really had a chance to get into these, and we're going to go through them. We've got the CTR 714, the 1/4 inch drive electric ratchet. And then we also have the CTR 761C. This is the shorter necked one. I wasn't a big fan of the longer necked one. I might do a review later on that one. But this one does pretty good. They both do really good. Today we're going to go through and do a couple of tests on these. I'll give you my ideas and see what we think about them. First one we got up is our 1/4 inch CTR 714 electric ratchet. This one is about, I'd say, 10 inches, 11 inches long. Makes it nice and easy for getting into tighter places. It does work on the Snap-on 14.4 volt battery line. These batteries have been tried and tested. They've been amazing for any of the electric tools that anybody else has. You would know this one. I like that this one has a more slender head. I've tested out a couple of the Milwaukee ones, and I really like the smaller nature of the head on this one. Especially when you're using a 1/4 inch, you're going to be in the dash and in tighter places more often. That helps you, that's for sure. I really like the ergonomic grips on this one. The whole back side and all the way around where your hand's going to fit is all rubber coated. It doesn't stick too bad, that's nice. The button also has a rubber coating to it, so when my hands are all covered in transmission fluid, it still has a grip on that button. That makes it pretty nice. It does have an LED light. When on button push only, it does not stay on for a couple seconds. I kind of wish it did that one. That is one thing I do like about the Milwaukees, but it is a nice bright light and it works really well. This thing runs at 350 RPM. It does clip along at a pretty good pace. It runs at 35 foot-pounds. It's pretty comparable to any of the other ratchets on the market. I think that's a little bit underrated. I don't have the tools to perfectly test that one here, but the 35 foot-pounds is really good for this ratchet. This thing has a lot of torque, a lot of power, and here in a little bit we're going to run a couple of tests on these two ratchets. The next one we have here is our CTR 716C. This is the 3/8 version, also running the 14.4 volt battery line. Also has the rubber grip all the way around. All in all, you know, it's about the same ratchet, just the 3/8. It's a couple inches longer. As you can see, this one's about 12-13 inches long. They do have the newer extended head one. That one, I'll put the link in the description below for the part number on that one. I'm not sure right off the bat, but I like the more small, again, the small ergonomic head to this one. A lot of the times when I'm using an electric ratchet, it's going to be in that tighter place. I'm going to be down on the side of the engine bay, underneath the dash, up on the side of the vehicle. So I didn't really want that extra, 6 inches of extension on there. This one runs at 40 foot-pounds, pretty decent. This one, it grips a little bit more. The RPMs are lower, but this one still does have a good amount of power. Again, the LED light on the end, it's a little bit fatter. This one, I'd say it's about 5 millimeters fatter on the body on this one. Doesn't have the beveled top to it. But all in all, it's a really good ratchet. I've been able to test this one for a while. It's never let me down. The battery on these things lasts a long time. That's one of the other things we're going to do in our test today. We're going to run both of these, and we're going to be taking on and off, going through a pretty harsh test, seeing how long the batteries last, how well these things hold up, how much they heat up, and we'll see how they do. So the test that I come up with today, we're going to be running these things through their paces. I wanted to show you guys how well the battery life lasts, see how much these things heat up, and how well they go through their battery life. I know nobody's really going to be using these just direct drive, 100% all out for the entire life of the battery. But it'll give you an idea based on how much you guys use these ratchets to how they're going to last, how well they're going to work. So for our test, what we've got set up is a couple of bolts put down here in the vise, I've got my Blue Point infrared thermometer. Going to be testing the temperature of the heads of the ratchets, how much they're heating up. Then we're going to run these nuts up and down, all the way down. We've got lock washers on the bottom, so it hits the tension at the bottom. Loosen it back up, all the way down. I will be running a stopwatch as well to see how long these things are going to last. So let's give the 3/8 one a try out first, and then we'll go to the 1/4 inch. That's it. So that 172 degrees, lasted almost 14 minutes. That's all it had. So now we've got our 1/4 inch one, and again, full battery. We're going to start this test. There we go. This thing is cooking at 220 to 225 degrees. The 1/4 inch one lasted 21.5 minutes. That thing is amazing. Really is. As you can see, these things are able to take quite a bit of abuse, even up through almost 200 degrees on both of them. They both just keep trucking right along, right until the battery gives out. Another couple of the few things that I wanted to point out they come with or have available to them. The 14.4 volt battery line now has the magnetic battery adapters. Sits there, magnets to the side of anything, sticks really well to that. They do have boots for the heads or the batteries available for it. Those are kind of neat. I kind of took this one off because it got way hot. The other thing that they have is a battery light. The 3/8 one is on the side. The handle's a little bit bigger, so it points right there. As you can see, on a full battery charge, it is green. On a half battery charge, it goes to yellow. On nearly empty, it goes to red. And if it's like almost dead like this one, it flashes red. So that's what you get for your battery life on that one. All in all, I think this one getting like 20 minutes worth of battery usage just under straight abuse. This one getting 14-ish minutes. That's pretty cool. I think I like the 1/4 inch one more. I know we're comparing apples to oranges, but I'm really impressed with the power, torque for the size of this one as compared to a little less battery life. I know there's, you know, a little bit bigger things going on here. You know, we've got heat and friction in there I can't take into account either. But in all, I think these are really nice tools, and there's something that you guys need to add to your toolbox to be able to do some things quicker, do some things easier. They're really nice in and around dashes especially. I'd say charge time on the 14.4 batteries, you guys know what that, you know, how well those work. I'd say they're about, you know, half hour, 40 minutes on charge time on those. The switching mechanisms on the heads are really fluid. I wish the 3/8 one was a little bit better cut to it. It's got, you know, a little bit sharper edges than what the 1/4 inch one does. The 1/4 inch one just, it feels a little bit better. It sticks out a little farther actually also. 3/8 one could have done that a little bit better. The ergonomics of these, like I said, are awesome. The price point on these, right around $300 to $350 for the set. They're pretty comparable. You know, like I think I picked this one up with the battery and the tool in the kit with the charger for like, I believe it was $295, and I believe I picked up this one for my Snap-on rep for about $317 or $319 on sale with the tool, battery, and I thought that was a pretty good deal for the kits that these things come with for the tools that you're getting. All in all, that was a really cool test. I really like showing you guys how these things work. I want to get some comments going down in the comment section. I want to know what you guys have thought about using these, if you have used them before. How well did they work for you? If you use any other brands of electric ratchets, throw that down in the comments too. Let's get some discussion going on what works best for us. I know we're all mechanics, and at least would like to be, and you know, we like to see tools that work the best for us. I want to see if you guys have any better suggestions to these. I'm all for it. Also, I want you guys to hit the like and subscribe button down below if you like the content that I gave you guys today. It's been another fun time here with the Rust Belt Mechanic, and you guys keep cracking at those jobs, and hope you enjoyed the tool reviews.